go live. Hello! Hello! Sorry, it's a little bit wonky. I'm currently using my older setup to try because I kind of prefer it and I wanted to see if this would work. But hello! Welcome! Just a quick question. Everything look okay? Sound okay? I know I can see that there's a bit of delay with the model, but I think it'll be okay. I think this is better than it was before. And I think part of the reason... Hold on, I'm gonna move myself over a little bit. I think part of the reason it looks better is because because I primarily have all of my setup on my new setup now. So this computer has been freed up a lot. Hopefully it still looks and sounds okay. I also made sure that I am not muted. This is the thing. I totally get why people have like one main setup and then they just have their personal computer. Okay, there. I thought I messed up something. Hold on. It's fine. Hello, welcome. I'm Ria. I'm a cozy streamer. I've been doing this for a while, but you know what they say, you always be learning. Anyways, welcome today. I am doing Pocket TCG. We'll be doing some polls, and then we'll be doing ranked matches, and I'll just be chatting. This is gonna be, like, interesting. This is gonna be interesting when I rewatch this VOD later. But yes, welcome! Gosh. I had so much anxiety when I was, like, setting up, because it looked fine. It looked fine in preview, everything worked great, but I guess I just have a little bit of worry because previously, what has happened, for those who don't know the lore, I was supposed to stream and then my model stopped working. And then another time, I was supposed to stream and my Elgato capture card stopped working. And then this time, I was like... It almost didn't work. Almost, it was very close. But fortunately, all the stars have aligned. The model is working, the game is working, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. I also realized that I looked at my VOD yesterday and I was shocked. Like, legitimately shocked. Because I was like, oh, it was okay, and then all of a sudden the views kept going up. So if anyone is new from the Date Everything VOD, hello, welcome. To the book buds that have been here for a while, also welcome. This is a new term, I'm trying to get used to it because I don't mind calling you guys chat, but I always felt like there was a better term that I wanted to use, which is henceforth, everyone chatting, lurking, or watching a VOD shall be a book bud. I'm currently like working on the mascot design. I actually had like quite a few options, and I'll probably ask a friend of mine to like draw it cuter for a reference sheet. But I'm super excited. I'm really excited about and happy with my new setup because it does open a lot of possibilities. And I think it will allow me to improve the interactive aspect of my stream. I also got like some cool widgets I want to use. I couldn't use them before because on this setup, I don't know. Oh, okay, that's why it's working. So earlier, the reason I panicked is because my CPU was at like 32% when I was streaming, and that's not a lot. It's not. But for my computer, for my previous main computer, 32% would usually mean there's a chance that the stream won't work. I don't know why. 32 was just like that special number. And we were at 30 earlier. And it was getting really close to 32. And then I went to 22. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm safe. And I started to stream and now it's at 18% CPU. So I think it's okay. I think we're good for today. Anyways, all of that aside. Okay. All that aside, let's get right into it. Probably will feel better once I start pulling for the cards. You knock on wood right now. So first, we're gonna do a booster pack. And let me just say, I have had the most peculiar luck with this booster set. Now, I looked at the card list and I was like, oh yeah, there might be like 1 or 2 cards that I'm kind of interested in. Like the Rowlet and the Lycanroc. Hold on. The Lycanroc alt art, I was interested in that. However, I was like, I'm kind of just okay. Maybe I'll save my pulls for like the next pack. And then as I was doing the I was doing the pulls you get with the, I guess it's like the solo matches. So you get hourglasses for those. And I did those pulls and I got nothing. 20 pulls and I only got 1 shiny Pidgeot, which isn't bad, but like in 20 pulls, only 1 shiny Pidgeot, that was kind of terrible. So I started just using the free pulls. I was like, I'm probably not gonna pull this time, and then I got punched in the face by Buzzwole because why did I pull his immersive in like a random 1 pull? Like I wasn't even paying attention to the pull. I was just like letting it run, and all of a sudden I hear this music in the background. I was like, wait. And it was the immersive. Couldn't even record it. It was just randomly there. And then I was like, oh, you know, that was probably a fluke. Probably nothing much. So I just continued doing the 1 pulls. And then I got like the alt art for one of the, I don't know, it was another Ultra Beast. Because this is all Ultra Beast, right? It was crazy. I was like, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Anyways, we'll see what we get. We'll see what I get. There are some very pretty cards in this set. Only the Lycanroc and the Rowlet, actually. Hold on. Don't want to select it by accident. The technology is disobeying us! Just me. This one. Excuse me. Excuse me! Oh gosh. You lied to me. I hear the music. Oh gosh. I heard the music, didn't see anything. It's the Meowth. I told you. Why is it always the single packs? What's in this one? Alright. There are probably a lot of cards that might be new because I haven't pulled a lot in this deck. Hello? Alright. Okay, now it's starting to like run normally. Oh! Blacephalon. That's the one I pulled the alt art for. Alright. You know, not a bad start. That's a very cool Meowth. And I mean that literally. Alright. See, oh, I did have the Sylvie. I forgot. I do have the Sylvie and I have this. I forgot. These were also from single pulls, by the way. All of these cards you see here are from single pulls. So, as for these next 10 packs, not very optimistic, but let's see what we get. Lycanroc or Rowlet. That's all I ask. All I ask. Like, please, there's 10. I saw no shiny. There were no sparkles. Really? Alright. I can't complain. Alt art is alt art. Clefable! Oh, that's gorgeous. It is Mickey. Oh. Actually, I don't know. I heard that all the Ultra Beasts are in this pack. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Mickey. It's the artist Mickey. I love her art. Oh, oh, saw it. I saw it. There's something here. Mizue. I also love Mizue's art. That's what I was trying to look. Okay, Mantine. I think I have this. I do have this. It's Tapu Koko. Gladion. Also, ranked matches are crazy right now. I think they did modify some of the rules, but I suffered. I really suffered. I think I got Great Ball 2. I went from Ultra Ball 1 to Great Ball 2 in like the second ranked season, so now I don't know what I'm gonna get in this third season. Alright, alright, alright. Crocodile. Oh, we got it! We got Rowlet! Yay! Okay, that's it. I don't need to pull anymore. Because I'm probably not gonna get the other one, but that's okay! This is also adorable. Oh, there it is! Stakataka. I didn't know he was in the set, but apparently they all are in the set. This takes negative 20. Two energies to only do 40 damage. He looks evil, but all Ultra Vs technically look evil. Alright. Emolga! That's a great shot. Gladion is in his Chuny era. You don't understand. I see things that other people don't. Okay. Last set. Oh gosh, okay. Well, I did get Rowlet. We got Rowlet. And I technically already have the immersive for this, so I guess like my odds aren't too bad. It just feels that way. Alright. Yippee! 60! Alright. Since we're here, I might as well. I do want to try to get the Lycanroc. Because I do like the Lycanroc art. I heard something different, but I don't have hope. By the way, I was trying to like grab the card. I wasn't trying to see the pack. I think at this point... Oh, okay. I did get something new. That's actually a great action shot. Everything is slow. But it's okay as long as it works. Let's go. Oh, yay! Okay, this is the card I was actually trying to get in the Wonder Trade. No, if that is the case, I will make sure... I can't operate like that. I can't operate like that. They haven't even hinted at Johto yet. Beast Wall. You can use this only if your opponent hasn't gotten any points. Ultra Beast. No, I haven't seen anyone use this card yet. Oh, Lilligant. I love that. Claydol. I thought Claydol would be used more because it does have the heal block, but because it blocks yourself from healing, I see why it's not utilized more. It might be more competitive. Right now, I'm playing pretty casually. Phantom. Sandao. Okay. That was literally a repeat pack. It was the same thing. Oh gosh. Look, already at pack 8 and we're just seeing repeats. Oh! Yay! Shiny Growlithe! That's so cute! Stadium cards in the game? I actually don't know what stadium cards are. You mean like the what is it? Arena cards? Like it changes the setting, like water cards have more damage and things like that? No? Probably not. Naganadel. Oh, this is the one! This is the one people keep trying to use. It's the one that inflicts poison. I see, I see. Yeah, okay, nope. Nope, not yet. That will honestly be game-changing if they implement it. Circuitry. Ultra Beast are like the I guess, like, technically they're the legendaries I'm the least familiar with. I was not invested in Alola. I did watch the anime, but I think I did stop before they actually got to, like, the Ultra Beast part. Alright. I didn't get a single Lycanroc, not even the normal one. But I did get the shiny Growlithe. And the Rowlet, so technically it's not a total loss. Alright, now I just want to show you guys the immersive really quickly. And then we'll get into ranked matches. Yeah, I always miss out on the lore, but that's okay. The lore is... seasoning... Wait, the lore is just extra seasoning. No, stop! Oh boy. Watch me try to play... oh gosh. Watch me try to play ranked later, and it not work. Oh boys, you were working fine! You worked fine yesterday when I tested, and this morning, and this afternoon. Is it because I kept stress testing you? Gosh. Scuff. Why? You know what, maybe I don't show you the immersive. Yeah, we just won't show the immersive today. No immersive. We'll survive. Alright, now, I have... I swear that's not what I clicked. Okay. I have 3 decks. I use the fight deck, Quick Leaf, and Water Wave. I think we're gonna start off with fight deck to see if it works, because I had some pretty good luck last time when I used this deck. I'm so anxious. I'm like, is it gonna load? And the thing, I was like, wow, the stream went so well last time. I definitely want to do another Pocket TCG stream. Made a liar out of me. At least I'm going second. Oh shoot! I should have used my own Quick Leaf deck. My Quick Leaf deck, by the way, is Meowscarada and Rowlet. I really need to add Guzma. Oh, I forgot I was gonna add Guzma to the decks. Because right now, I think the card that is most useful is Guzma, because it gets rid of the items. So this, hold on. Okay. It's gonna like use a card I don't want to use. There has to be a better way. I hear the sound, I don't see it. I really hate Beedrill though. I will say, Beedrill is one, like, of all the, I guess, meta, Beedrill and Solgaleo, least favorite. Oh boys. Okay, so that heals. I don't have any basics. Is there a Mega Beedrill? Yes, I see. I have never seen it. Probably have, but I don't remember. Okay. I keep trying. Hello? I heard it. Does that Beedrill have Megas is supposed to be coming back to TCG? I heard that. I think they're doing it. They are doing it for the regular TCG. I don't know if they're doing it for Pocket TCG yet. Because I saw that the next set that's gonna go on sale for regular TCG is gonna have Megas, including Mega Gardevoir, I think. But if they start including it in Pocket TCG, it'll be interesting to see the evolution mechanics. I think oftentimes people feel limited by Pocket will catch up eventually, I agree. It's just like I was thinking... I was just thinking that, like, how long it'll take to get to that point. Okay, let's see. Yeah! Immune! This is why I used to, like, use this deck all the time. That's the thing. That's the thing. Right now, TCG is, like, pretty crazy. Who is that? That's the Decidueye? That's so cool. I don't have that card. But I do think that Pocket is popular because of that, although they probably are hoping that people do spend more. Okay. Let's go. Alright, so this goes here. This goes here. If you'll let me. And this goes here. This goes here. Slight delay. I know what I'm doing though. I think. That's a them problem, because if you're trying to sell the... How do I say this? Like... I'm trying... Hello, this one? Yep. Okay. I think they're trying to find ways to like deal with it, but sometimes I still feel like because they are in pursuit of profits, this is inevitable that it will occur like this. How do I say this? There are ways that they could have combated it, but they didn't choose to do that way. Also, it just sucks that nowadays that whenever there's something popular, people are so quick to start grabbing it to sell. Like Labubus. And what was it, like Dubai chocolate? I just saw a video of someone talking about Dubai chocolate. I've seen none of that where I am. There will always be people who take advantage of things like that. That's why I do appreciate that there are some creators like Coop's Collection and some of the other people who try to keep this hobby and encourage kids to enjoy it. And anyone who really doesn't... Well, I don't know. I don't want to get too into it. But basically, let kids have fun. Let kids have fun. Let kids enjoy it. Gosh. Not just kids though. Let people enjoy it. I like collecting cards before. It definitely is like crazy now. I'm glad that I am not collecting at this moment, I will say. He's gonna use Pierce. That's why I love the Decidueye. It's just that because of all the Charizard decks, it's annoying. I could do this. Hold on. What is this? Hold on. I want to see Biju's effect. I should have looked at this before. Oh, okay. I feel like decks are so restricted. Maybe it's because I'm not good at building decks. Did I click it? I did. Okay. But I definitely wish that we could build more decks. For example, I think we're allowed like 15 right now. I feel like they should allow for more. Alright. Turnabout is fair play, I guess. Fair enough. Fair enough. I really lucked out. This is why this used to be my go-to deck. Actually, when it had Machamp, it was my go-to deck. But now having the two Lucarios, definitely good. Hello, welcome. I agree. Who is your starter? For me, apparently my starter is a fighting type because of my success. Although, I will say that the reason I got to Great Ball, Great Ball 3? I got to Great Ball 2 when I started, and it took me my Water Wave deck to get me to Great Ball 3. My Fight deck and my Quick Leaf deck were not doing it. But I do have to like rotate them. Did I ever manage to watch Mystery of Mew? I haven't really watched anything lately. I don't know why. I haven't felt like watching any anime. I've mostly been reading, and I've found like a lot of reading series I enjoy, but I haven't watched anything, so no, not yet. The Lucario movie? No, not yet. Today, the setup is a little janky, it's a little slow, there's a bit of a delay. Apologies, but that just adds to the tension, you know? Did I click the right thing? Did the right card get selected? That will always be the question. That is so cute, that Sprigatito art. Okay, this first. Let's see how this goes. Oh! Yay, we got 2! Alright, now I think gotta add poison. Poison's the backup, and then if they get rid of it of a Guzma card, I still have the Rocky Helmet. I love how you can hear everything before you see it. So technically I know it worked, but I haven't seen it with my own eyes yet. That is so cute. Let me just take a closer look at that card. Oh, it won't let me? Okay. No, true. Alright. We're gonna see how this works. I think they're gonna probably use the rare candy to evolve to Mouscarda. Yeah, probably the back one though, right? Yep. I could I'll see how... Imagine I click Dimensional Storm. That'd be so sad. And you know what's also true? You guys can probably hear my voice before you see my model react. Just based on the way it's going right now. I wonder if they have that... What is it? The leaf? No? They're going for the Decidueye? Yep. Okay. Alright. So for my Water Wave deck, it is Palkia and Articuno. That's it. So whenever I face that stupid... no, stupid, sorry. Oricorio, the pom-pom bird, I have to concede immediately. I can do like 0 damage. Just gotta wait for it to load. Birds, I'm immortal. It's suffering. It's suffering. I can't believe that birds of all forms just, you know. Have I seen the Eevee animated decks video? No, I did see... I think I saw the people mentioning it, but I haven't watched it for myself. I think I clicked. Yes? Did I click? There's a countdown, hello? I keep clicking it, you guys can see me clicking it. It's not... What's the way to go? Lack of response just adds to the suspense. Gosh. Hello! Okay, let me think. Between... If they use 100... If they attack with 80 and then they attack with 100... I think it's probably better for me to just adjust and spread out the energies. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm hoping for my other Misty card, but Misty cards aren't guaranteed energies either. Oh, that Lily card. The thing is, like, I don't have that Lily card. It's in most of my decks. I probably should add it. Because I think it would only be useful in my Quick Leaf deck. Add Guzma and Lily? I probably should. Yeah, I don't think I'm going... I think I'm gonna have to concede this. But I'm gonna do damage before I go. Because even if I heal Palkia, all it takes is to pierce the pain and then that's it. My goodness. Well, it was a good attempt. This was not the right deck for this, but I don't know what would have been because I don't have a good fire deck. I don't like fire decks. I don't have the... what is it? Hold on. Yeah. That's the thing about having a leaf deck. Let me show you my leaf deck, my grass deck. The reason I don't have Lily, I should probably add Guzma though. Being a bit of a sore loser. It was a close match. Normally I wouldn't mind, but like a bit of a sore loser. Alright, this is my deck. I do have the Pokemon Center Lady for Poison, 2 Ericas. I need the 2... I have 1 potion. Oh, 1 potion and 1 Pokeball. I think it's because of I had a bad experience where I couldn't get any basic cards and all I got were trainer cards. It was... My luck of the draw in like recent ranked matches has been pretty bad in terms of like my deck sorting. I don't know why. But I probably... This deck has been working for me so far. I kind of want to add Guzma, but I don't want to remove anything. Sabrina is kind of essential for some of the things when you fight against... go against a fire deck. Just switching out that stupid Charizard. I'm sorry. Anything that is like very difficult for me to combat, I call stupid. But I don't mean that they're actually stupid. I'm just being salty. Oh no, you have a fire deck, don't you? I could tell from the... Oh, it's a dark deck. Alright, you know what? I have hope. I have hope. But this is probably... What is it? Giratina and... Yep. It's this one, Giratina, and then the... I don't remember what the other one was called. The Dark Legendary. But this is the deck I probably dislike the most. Honestly, yes. I'm probably the most toxic when I'm playing Pocket TCG. Especially when, like, constantly dealing with, like, really bad hands. The only saving grace about this Giratina is that it needs two more psychic energies. Gotta believe in the heart of the cards. The heart of the cards isn't with me. The heart of the cards has determined that my heart is not in these cards because it knows I'm not crazy about this booster pack. I was excited. I was so happy I got the Lily card last time, and when I got like the immersive this time, I was like, it's okay. Oh, they have no other cards? They just have this one Giratina yet? Right now? Oh. Hope. Okay. Okay. Well, what else am I gonna do? Attack! You can't use Lily either because Giratina EX is a basic card and you also... So I'm hoping that if they still don't pull anything, this will be really quick and simple. That's probably... I also don't like using the Poke... Oh. Huh. You know what? Okay, I feel bad. Okay, they must have had a bad hand. They didn't have any other cards. What is it called? Hold on, let me get the name. Alright. Thanks for not having a fire deck, Nimbus. I think it's this one. What is his? This is... Darkrai! It was Darkrai. That was supposed to be a Giratina Darkrai deck, but they just didn't... The heart of the cards was not with them. Alright. I found that the best thing for me to do is rotate decks. We're gonna see how this works. Let's see. Did I pick the right deck? Oh, they were also Ultra Ball 1. That's crazy. The last ranked was so difficult for me. It didn't matter what deck I used. I was constantly losing because of Solgaleo. And I think I finally have gotten out of that bracket where everyone uses Solgaleo. Because even when I used my fire deck, it just wasn't fast enough compared to theirs. that? Celestila. Oh, normal. Oh, this is the one. I see, I see. It honestly just looks like a building. It doesn't even look like a Pokemon. Oh, it's this one. This is an Ultra Beast deck. I really should like work on my fire deck, shouldn't I? Okay, so Professor first. Professor first. Okay, good, good, good. So 1, 2. In this. And just attack. Let's see, let's see. This is the card, the Buzzwole. Buzzwole's also... because of Buzzwole, oh god. See, I knew it! Guzma. This is why I'm tempted to add him to my deck, but I don't know what I would remove to replace with Guzma. Alright, well... somehow this time I have all my basic cards and literally nothing else. And then withdraw this to bring forward this. Dugtrio, I keep saying this, I meant Dugtrio. Alright, you know what? Well, we won't do that. Abort. Hello? Alright, made contact. Let me flip the coin now. It worked! We're now going by sound. I think, yeah, Buzzwole. Really? Oh, they're using Pheromosa to stall then. Alright, there. And then this one goes here. I should have added this earlier, but I wasn't sure. Can't believe I haven't had a single potion card. I think I have like 3 or 4 potion cards in this, and I haven't pulled a single one. Almost. You don't want to look like your Oshi? Shoot. They might swap out Pheromosa for Buzzwole and then knock the trio out in one go. No, you're still stalling? I've never seen someone use multiple Ericas on a Pheromosa. That's pretty crazy. But you know what works, works. Technically, I should have put it on this Riolu, but I didn't want to. Heads or tails? I think tail. Oh, heads! Well, the trio's safe. Riolu, not so much. But you know what, Riolu? It's okay. How many turns has it been? It feels like this one has been going on pretty long. Let's... battle log. We are on... It doesn't tell me. Alright. Are they gonna just attack? They're really... Wow, they are definitely playing the long con. Oh no, they were probably worried about... Alright. Let's see. Okay. If I had a Guzma, it'd be gone. I really need to add Guzma to this set. It worked! I know, gosh. Trying to alt-stall me playing the Duck Trio deck? He's just gotta commit, he's just gotta try. How many heads has it been so far? 4? 5? Even I just didn't anticipate this. Maybe I should have been playing the Water Wave deck. Alright. That's useless. That is useless to me at this point in time. Excuse me, hold on. Let me just look at what... Okay, literally I have no cards. Have not gotten a single heal card. Could really use one about now. I also have other things that could be very useful. Aw, Tails. He can attack, and then he can't use Bug Bite. No, he will use Bug Bite. I definitely need a heal card before I can send out this Lucario. Because it's just perfectly under 120. All it takes. I just need... Oh, damn it. Not another one. Really? They're still stalling? Oh no, they're not. They're trying to knock out twice. I see what they're doing. Alright. You know, fair enough. Wait, is it? I think I got Tails, so it's not protected. Alright. Oh, I also found out that there's a maximum amount of cards you can have in your hand. I once had a hand that I think had 9 cards in it, and they're like, oh, you can't pull any more cards from your deck. And I was like, I didn't know there was a limit. I'm gonna laugh so hard, depending on how this goes. It was heads. Alright. Still in this. I keep forgetting to see what turn we're in. Ugh, they got tired. I'm also tired. Now they're gonna have Pheromosa. Alright. Let's see who's faster. Them hitting the attack. Oh, no, me. Alright. Let me see if I can get a good fire deck out. Oh, no, I was gonna say thanks. Oh gosh, I didn't even mean to be salty this time. I didn't even mean to. Whoops. Gosh. Okay, from now on, gonna be not salty. But I gotta fix this deck. I have... I don't know how to fix this deck. Hello! Thanks for popping by. Currently trying to fix my fire deck. Well, it's good to see you again. Let's see. I currently have Charizards because Charizards are essential, especially the new one where for some reason you can instant evolve and then does 150 damage. I don't really like fire decks. Don't really know how to craft them. Some people tried to use Salazzle and Salander, but it didn't really work. I know that this one, the Infernape decks, they were kind of big for a while. I went against a lot of them when I was using the Celebi meta. That's why I ended up relying on my very, very reliable Water Wave deck. I actually don't have any Gardevoirs. Like, I have never pulled a Gardevoir, so I can't even use that setup. It's why my Psychic deck is a mess. But I know that one is pretty good, especially for, like, now. The Litten one, you can see I don't have Incineroar, so I can't use that. Oh, I do have Incineroar! Wait! When did I get this? Huh. I didn't even know, okay. Okay, maybe instead of these two and these two, I'll use Incineroar. And then I'll add a Guzma. So one Nope. One Incineroar. What is this one? Hold on. This one says also does. Nope, you don't want to do damage to yourself. How this one? I think I have this. Nope. This. Oh, I have to get rid of the filter. Clear. Okay. Go to this one. I think I need one of this. I wish I had another poison barb. I don't. Oh, I said I was gonna add Guzma. I think he's at the bottom. Let's see if I can scroll and get Guzma. If not, I'll have to type it. Yep, typing it is. Alright, typing is not working. Instead, I'll just look for trainer cards. Supporter. Okay. I love that I have Volkner and the Town Elder, all like the old arts, full arts, but I've never used them. I don't use them at all. Okay, there we go. So one Guzma. Oh wait, I have two Guzmas? That's crazy. One of this. Let's see. Is there anything I can remove? The reason why is I kind of want to add a Lily. Probably can remove one Charmeleon. I don't want to accidentally click auto build or remove all. And then add one Lily. Alright, let's see if this deck works. Also, I kind of want to change the accessories. Nope, I don't. I lied. Let's go. Okay, that took some time. I call it fiery. I wanted a windy, watery, fiery, and earthy. Cardcaptor Sakura reference. Let's see, let's see. This is Toast, alright. Let's see if it's the battle of the fire decks. Dun dun. This Chimchar coin has never given me good luck. I'm so thankful I tried to make a fire deck. It's another one of those. It is the Ultra Beast Buzzwole. This is gonna be redemption. Okay. I hope I get the rare candy soon. You guys actually use like the, what is it, the cosmetics for the cards? Like if you have multiple cards, you can redeem them for cosmetics. I actually used them at first, but then after a while I was like, because I got kind of tired of all the animation. I kind of wanted to turn off a lot of the animation in this game. I think it just becomes a bit much after a while. Waiting. Is it their internet or is it me? Oh, you did for Clefable? You know, fair. Doing it for your favorite cards. I would definitely do it if I had enough for like the cards I used most of the time, but I don't. And like if I only use it for one Charmander, or like just the Charmander and not the others, it kind of just feels bad. But wow, what a time for me not to have a rare candy. This is favoritism. It's not that, it's that I literally don't have enough of the other cards. Because you would only have enough for some of them, right? Like I think I only have 2 Charmeleons, but I have like so many Charmanders. So that's the thing, I don't even have enough cards to redeem. So when I see people who have like full-on decks where everything has like the cosmetic, I'm like, whoa, you must have grabbed a lot of cards. Alright, are they gonna use the Erica? Yep. Rare candy, please. Oh no, you know I don't even need I do need a rare candy. I need it for Litten and Incineroar. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. The luck of the cards is not with me today. I have like the perfect setup and I can't use it. Thank you! I actually have been using her more in my recent streams. I'm so glad. Hehehe. Pain. Staring at the cards, the perfect cards you need in your hand and not having the one card you need to make that happen. You're trying to switch? Who are you swapping in? Are they gonna swap the Pheromosa with the Buzzwole? Are they gonna use the Ultra Boost? Oh. This is so much pain and suffering. I can't even save Litten. I hope I put on the right one. Oh, thank God. I needed to at least get rid of one Pheromosa. Now they're gonna bring out Buzzwole. I wonder if they're gonna try to bring out Litten again. It'd be funny if they use Bug Beat. I've literally had people use Bug Beat on like my basic Pokemon. Oh, they're gonna use Bug Beat. All I ask is for the rare candy. This is the absolute Finally. Wait. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I realized because I've never used it. I'm gonna do something crazy. I hope I get another one. Another rare candy, but the opportunity to inflict burn damage is too good to pass up. They're gonna get tails. Oh, they get heads? Ugh. Ugh. They still can't use Bug Beat, so I think I have a chance. Let's see what Toast does, but personally, if it plays out the way I hope it does, I think Toast is toast. Every time you try to inflict a status condition on yourself, every time a status condition is inflicted upon yourself, you get tails, but every time you inflict it onto your opponents, they get heads. I think Toast is gonna try to withdraw. Yeah, use this to withdraw. And then... Alright. Honestly, I still use it. I still use it. It's great when you can use it. This is why I made this deck. Purely to smash these Ultra Beast decks into the ground! Imagine I hit the wrong one. Yippee! Finally, I got my revenge! And I can't believe it was Incineroar. My least favorite starter is the one that avenges me. Thanks, Toast. Alright. Now... do I continue using the fiery deck or do I switch? Because I find that if I continue using the same deck multiple times, I don't get a good result. Whether that's superstition or like the game trying to humble me. I'm envious of people who have the Gardevoir PFP because I don't have a single Gardevoir. I don't know why. I cannot pull it at all. No! I knew I should have done the Water Wave deck! Suffering. Alright. Gonna get a taste of my own medicine. If they get an Incineroar and then like the next turn, we're done. Big pain. I also need another one of these capes. I probably can just redeem points to get it, but like I always feel like I save my points to get the art cards I want or to finish my decks, because I'm usually missing an EX card. Alright, if they inflict burn on me and I get tails, I'm conceding, and then we're gonna bring out the water wave deck. Alright, let's see. Oh, thank goodness. Yep, conceding. I don't see... Let's just move on. Let's just go back to the water wave deck. As soon as I was being... got instantly humbled. This is what I said. Like, consecutive matches is... Consecutive wins is like a myth. No, like, it was only something I could do in the first ranked season. This season and last season have been like actual nightmares. I do think it's because I don't like to follow the current deck meta of Giratina and like the Ultra Beast, but you know. I'm not saying I'm blameless. You have a Poplio? Poplio profile pic? Are you also a water deck? I haven't seen a water deck in so long. I've also been going first. Oh man. It's Giratina. No! Giratina is literally probably not my most hated, but like definitely one of my like least favorite cards. It's just such a constant. I've gotten tired of it. Oh, it's not Giratina? There's hope. Okay, let's see. No! Blastoise, you betrayed me! It is, honestly. I've been slowly dealing fatigue with Pocket TCG. Like, I used to be pretty on point with like a lot of the dailies and things like that, but I think I'm just tired of games with dailies. I think that's why Fantasy Life is so much fun, because it's not dailies, it's just a continuous story. The daily fatigue is real. We'll see. I knew today would be a short stream as well, but we'll see how short it is. Because I don't think I can do 2 hours of just ranked matches. It eventually becomes a chore. It's true. Like, part of the reason for me, I played Tears of Themis 2 years. 2 years I've played that game. And I just got tired. I got tired of logging in to do dailies. I just wanted to play a game. Could do 2 hours of yapping though, maybe. We'll have to see. I will say that for some reason, playing ranked matches drains me. Oh gosh. Mewtwo, Gardevoir, and Giratina, this is gonna be terrible. You still have another basic Pokemon to put in your hand? Am I the only one who like has like maybe I'm the one who can't build decks. I don't have that many Pokemon. I mainly use supporters and items. So when I see people with like absolute with like so many monster cards in their deck. I'm like, wow. I could never build a deck like that. How much damage does this do again? 130. Okay. Because I literally don't have a single tool to help bolster Articuno's health, I think it can survive. I'm just chipping away at it while I can. Alright, are they going to use... I'm gonna have to think about this. Ah, shoot! Alright, we're done. Because Giratina keeps its energies, that's not gonna work for me. Alright, I think... Oh, no. Okay. For a second, I was like, I know I was gonna be accidentally salty again. We'll try the fiery deck. But if this one is also a loss, I'm just gonna have to keep playing until I can end on a win. I don't have to continue playing, but I do think it's better to not end on a loss. Let's do this. Let's do this. It's a ground deck? Alright. Why am I going first? Alright. I can literally do nothing. Oh, I hate it! Oh gosh, no, not this one! This stupid, the Rampardos... the one that does like 150 with 1 energy, that one is so... Pain. Pain. Oh, now you give me the rare candy, I see. What else am I supposed to do? Nope, no. It's that stupid Rampardos. Nope. I've been traumatized too many times. I can't be salty. Just one win. Just one win so I can end this portion. Gosh. Honestly, I realize now that the other game I played, what was it? Garden... It's the one where you do like puzzles and then you use the points you collect to redeem and decorate like a house or a castle or things like that. I played that game for like 2 years too. I think 2 years is my limit. But this game, it's like setting a record. I think it's only been a year. I'm already hitting my limit with Pocket TCG. Usually I think I hold out for 2 years. Morolo. I actually love this lily mat. I just didn't buy it because it actually cost money. Policy for mobile games is don't spend. I just realized this is a Solgaleo deck. It's worth it for Lily though. I mean, if the money went to Lily, I'd agree, but Lily doesn't see a cut, right? So I don't know. I realize if I can win this Solgaleo deck, that would be a really great point for me to end on because I hate this deck. You can get a... Alright. I hope I get another Pokemon in the next one. A basic, because in my experience, I've always, how do I say this? Sometimes I play like 15 turns with just one Pokemon. And it's because I do spam healing. Heal stalling? Is that what it is? Heal stalling. They ran out of cards. Oh gosh. They just shuffled their decks? Sometimes I realize that people will just shuffle their decks. And I think it's like, that's interesting to me. I've never done that before. For the sake of... oh, pain. Oh gosh. Alright, in trouble. Did they concede? Yeah, they did concede. Alright, you know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Would help when you want to get rare candy. Yes and no. What if the next card was a rare candy? And then you shuffled it, so now you don't. That's kind of anticlimactic. I feel like I should win. So we're gonna see if I can win a Water Wave. Just feels like I gotta win. Chimchar profile picture, alright. I use a Mew profile picture and I don't have a Psychic deck. And I legitimately mean that. Every time I have to do this Psychic... use a Psychic deck for like solo quest, I suffer. Oh my gosh, look at that. Fire deck against my water deck. I know, gosh. If they ever actually release a Lugia card, I would have to create my best deck based around that Lugia card. Because I don't really mind about Mew, but I would never use anything but Lugia. Do I have a Guzma card in this deck? I think I do. It'll be interesting if I can... oh no, not this one. Ah, shoot. It would have been nice. What is this attack again? Oh, this one. This is why I don't use this Heatran card. They probably don't have any other cards to use right now. Hold on. Let's see what Misty... Ooh. No. Oh! Oh, okay. I was hopeful. I think it'll do 80. Yeah, it'll do 80. That's still within an allowance. They might concede. Yeah. Because I knew if they weren't gonna play a basic Pokemon during their turn, and they knew as soon as they attacked. Oh gosh. You know what? I feel like I should probably stop there. Every time I reach this point, I can never cross this half point. I know. Win streak. Probably better to stop there. Did someone send me a friend request? No. That was weird. Can you imagine people like trying to be like, I'll get you a God Pack in Pocket TCG? I think that's physically impossible. Oh, I got 500 psychic cards. Psychic cards? Gosh. I've had so much psychic damage done to me. No. Alright. Finish this. Grab these. Oh. Pokemon with black around their eyes? Oh, okay, okay. Fur that's pleasant to the touch. A lowland Persian. A lowland Persian looks so comical. I didn't expect it to be like very stuffy core. Alright. So far, haven't gotten any of the secret missions. Last time I did. I actually got a few of the secret missions in like the shiny Reverie, which was really cool. Alright. Now let me turn this off. Okay. Let me move this over. We'll Zatsu for a bit. Let me just... hold on. I gotta... okay. Finally. Honestly, it was the music. I think the music is part of what gets to me. Let me just exit that. Oh, thank goodness. Peace. So that was interesting. The rank matches are definitely... I'm probably not going to aim any higher. Last time when I got Ultra Ball 1, that must have been a fluke. Must have been crazy. I think I'm okay with Great Ball 3. It's better than what I got, which is Great Ball 2. No, wait, no, did I get Great Ball 3 last time? Hold on, now I just gotta I gotta check really quick. What did I rank last time? The thing I do kind of like is that they do give you... they give you like the badge that tells you what rank you got. I should have some background music. No, that's fine. I didn't prepare for a Zatsu, but I don't feel like I can play any more of the game because of the music. Are the rewards even good for rank? So, I think they're worth it because it gives you hourglasses. If it didn't give hourglasses, I probably wouldn't even be doing the rank matches. Let me get the... final rank rewards. Okay. So if you make it into Master Ball, you get 100. Unless you are Master Ball unranked, then it's 95. And then from there, every rank under Master Ball rank unranked is -5 hourglasses. So in Great Ball 3, oh, I did get Great Ball 3 because I got 60 hourglasses. So that wasn't too bad. Originally, because I did Ultra Ball, I got 75. So I did drop 2 ranks. But I think if I can even just get into Great Ball 4, I'd be satisfied because having 65 hourglasses isn't too bad. And usually now when they do the rank matches and the expansion packs, you can get the hourglasses in time for the expansion packs, if that makes sense. The timing of it works out. I'm just checking based on my badges. Yeah, I got Great Ball 3. Okay. But that's done. I also got tired. Like, originally I had a lot of fun making binders and things like that. But that also, like, after a while, it's like the binders, how do I say this? They're not very big, so I can't even like collect all of my full arts or my alt arts in one binder, which is unfortunate. I feel like they should have made them bigger because it'd be nice if you could just like continually update it. Also for like the decks, I wonder why they limit you to 15. And that sounds sad. That sounds like 15 is a lot, I get that. But technically, if you're doing like the solo matches and you're doing one deck per element, and then sometimes they'll be like, oh, you should make a deck without any trainer cards, or a deck where it's only Diamond 1, Diamond 2, Diamond 3 Pokemon. And that adds up. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a good rest of your night and rest well, Oxford. I'm sorry. I find it so ironic that you find me. I guess I wasn't full on raging, but I was like definitely slightly toxic gamer vibes playing Pocket TCG. Thank you so much for stopping by. Rest well. I forgot what I was mentioning. Oh, I was talking about. The thing is, like, I'm the type of person where if I make a deck, I like to leave it there. I like to leave it there and use it when I need it. So when I have to continually change decks to fulfill the quest, at some point I was like, I'm tired of this. Is it worth it for me to max all the achievements? And originally it was. I used to be like really on top of getting all those achievements in like solo matches and things like that. But then now it's just kind of like, is it worth it? And instead I am like finding myself spending time thinking of like other things I could do. And let me say, that's totally fair. But I do think that it kind of made me realize how limited the things you can do in Pocket TCG are. Because like I said, with other games, I usually play a mobile game for like 2 years before I get tired, before I feel fatigue. And I think like Tears of Themis did a really good job of having like different events and collecting a bunch of pretty cards. And they kind of balance between having like mini games, story, and then main game progression. So that was pretty good. And then the other game, it was just like, because I continually unlocked different tools to use, I guess, and I unlocked different parts of the house and different areas to like decorate, that was still kind of like engaging, even if it wasn't like fully engaging. It was kind of like take it easy, as most mobile games are. But with Pocket TCG, you're kind of like continually doing the same thing. So I definitely don't blame anyone for who has like burnt out, or not burnt out, but it's like is definitely not still playing, or like you only pop in once in a while. I get that. Even me, I'm kind of like, I'm at the point now where I'm like, should I log in every day? Should I pull a pack every day? And I think if it wasn't for like the free pack pulls, I genuinely might not continue. I don't know. It's interesting. I really like Pokemon, and I'm just surprised. I'm surprised at how this is, at like how fast I guess I've reached my limit with it. That's all. That's all. But yeah. I don't know. As I'm talking, I feel like, as I'm saying it out loud, how should I say that? As I'm saying it out loud, I'm wondering, will I continue playing this? Should I continue playing this? And I don't have an answer yet. So I'll just have to think about it more. We'll see if I feel like it. Because sometimes I do forget. The thing I was going to mention at the beginning of the stream is, you know how you can get 2 free packs a day, and it's like, I think 12 hours between the packs? And I've recently realized when I log in, I always have both packs. Both free packs just waiting there. And that means that for, I think, 12 plus hours, I haven't touched the app. And that's just it. That's just all my own realization moment. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I'm just reaching that point. It's not like I feel like I can't step away. It's more like I mentioned, it's just so much earlier than I'm normally used to when it comes to like a game that I'm playing. But I think it is the dailies, because for example, in Fantasy Life, I find myself wanting to play every day. I haven't been, because I know the thing is, I like playing Fantasy Life on stream because I think it's fun, but I like that Fantasy Life doesn't have dailies. It's still like, I guess a game you can play online, but it doesn't have dailies. And I didn't realize how nice that is. how nice that is to have a game where you just play the story, and that sounds silly, but I think it's because I'm not much of a gamer. I think this is something a lot of people realize. Well, actually, that's not true. I do play games, but like, I am a very casual gamer, so a lot of the games I play are probably like, for example, what was it? Good Pizza, Great Pizza, and a lot of games I find other people recommending for casual gamers, they tend to be mobile games esque. So they do have like dailies and things like that, and that's why for the longest time I was like, I'd play I think some of the games once, and then I kind of lost interest. But with like some of the most recent games I've been playing, like Fantasy Life and like Fields of Mystria and Stardew, the ones I've gotten into this year, I'm like, oh, I really like this genre of games. So I guess like it's interesting that I'm still now figuring out what games I like, even though I've been playing. How long have I been playing? I was thinking back on this because I was looking at my collection. I've been playing games since I was like 9. A single digit Ria. A child. And only recently I've been like kind of been able to this I don't know where I'm getting to. I think I'm just yapping at this point. Dailies help for some because instant gratification of quick dailies completion. That's also true. That is definitely true. And I think that is mainly because now because people now are seeking instant gratification, whether that be in content that is stimulating and constantly engaging you in different ways. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I tried watching I was watching a couple of VTubers who made really great videos, and they were explaining some of the things that I wanted to start using, for example, like tutorials and shoots, and I realized that their editing style is very like, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, it was good editing, it's just that it was distracting for me. So they did things like zoom ins, and they did like shifting aways, and like it was very subtle. It was very, very subtle, but they basically tried to do things to keep people's attention. And I was realized that is like, I realized it's that kind of editing because that's the kind of things that people are looking for now. The YouTubers I watched, like for example, they did that too, but they did it in, I guess it was different. Because, for example, the reason they would change on screen is they would show like a graphic or an image, or they would have a different B-roll playing. And it was just interesting for me as someone who has like constantly consumed long form content to see short form editing occur in a long form video, if that makes sense. Yeah, you're right. You know what I should have done? I should have had, what was it? Not Subway Surfer. What was the other one? The Lara Croft one, or like the other games, so, and just in the corner just to like keep you guys entertained as I talk. But I honestly, for a while I was watching those because I like listening to the Reddit stories. There was a particular Reddit I liked, and it was like, what was it, Batman headcanon or fanfic Reddit, and they were I was really engaged in those. I like those, and I didn't even realize I was watching the Subway Surfers, because the way I watch videos and the way I think a lot of the viewers, not a lot, but a portion of you guys watch me and you let me know, is that you kind of have me on in the background, right? Because I'm just yapping, because this is the style of content that I'm used to. This is the style, kind of the long form yapping. And like, even some of the YouTubers I watch now, they just sit there. They do have like some B-roll and some things on screen, but it mainly is just to hear them talk. So I don't know, I found that really interesting. And I think, how do I say this? It made me think back onto my editing style when I was watching these VTubers edit, because I realized that when I edit, I subconsciously was using some of those things. And so when I was rewatching some of the videos I recently edited, it made me kind of want to re-edit them, because I was like, nothing wrong with it, but I don't know. How do I say this? I want to make content that I watch, and even though I know that this is probably a good style and a great way to maintain viewer retention, I feel like if I don't want to watch my video, then I would rather edit in a way that it's a video I want to watch, and then I would hopefully find an audience who likes my style of editing, my style of videos. It's very convoluted. It's like I'm not trying to like say anything. It's just like I kind of realized that I was subconsciously doing that because I think we've all seen so much content, and I have removed TikTok, so I don't really see short form. But because I have been watching YouTube Shorts lately, and YouTube short editing is interesting because it's kind of different than TikTok. Some people will use TikTok videos just to put on YouTube Shorts, but I realized that YouTube Shorts is definitely, it's kind of different, and it's interesting. I can't really explain it eloquently right now because it's something I've only recently started watching YouTube Shorts. But what is unfortunate for me is that when I like a creator and I subscribe to their YouTube Shorts, suddenly I can't see it, and they will instead show me like a completely different creator, and I think it throws me off. And I don't like watching YouTube Shorts, and I keep telling myself not to because it's the same reason why I stopped watching TikTok, because you just sit there and you scroll. But yeah, I think I'm gonna like my basic point. Yeah, out of TikTok and out of the fire and into another, out of the fire and into another flame. Pretty much, yeah. I've been trying not to. I really don't want to. I don't want to like I don't want to like just scroll again. I don't mind watching shorts like once in a while because, like, for example, I do watch some of the short creators. I watch Japan Eats. I like his videos. I really love the way he like inserts humor into his very like, he has a pretty interesting editing style because it doesn't feel too short. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being biased. I like his videos. But yeah, I think recently I have started to try to look for long form creators that I really like their editing style so that I don't lose focus on what editing goals I have. That was basically it. That was what I was gonna talk about. Because the thing is, like, I was gonna bring it up because DaVinci Resolve recently released their newest version. Why change the way you edit your current projects without cause a longer delay? I mean, at this point, the delay is not like, how do I say this? If I change the way I edit, it probably will allow me to get videos out faster. Yeah. Do I ever watch video analysis stuff? I do. I like watching one of my favorite commentary YouTube channels, I think I've mentioned before, Swell Entertainment. Technically, it's not analysis, but I do like the topics she covers, and also like the way that she breaks them down. I think she has really great storytelling skills. I used to watch, what was it? There was another channel I really enjoyed watching, and I really liked their video essays. It doesn't come to mind, but I think, yeah, the editing is nice and minimal, pretty cozy. Yeah, I agree. There were some like video game analysis and like commentary creators that I watched a while ago, but they recently changed their style, and it kind of gave me a headache. Not because of anything, it was just like they started doing that more rapid cut, rapid in, rapid out, cut this kind of thing, and I realized that kind of style isn't really what I like. There was another creator who I do like her videos, but because she inserts that's the only way I can explain this, is irrelevant gameplay, and it's technically not irrelevant because it's apparently a game that she was known for playing before. But because the game has nothing to do with the topic at hand, for me it's kind of like a Subway Surfer video. So she has made her own form of Subway Surfer video for her videos, which, I commend her. It's a very apparently distinctive style, and like a lot of her viewers know her for that. And that's great. I'm all for creators who just realizing what they like and what allows them to like get videos out. But for me, like, changing my editing style will probably make it easier. Because right now I find that a lot of what I try to do is, how do I make, how do I say this? Rather than like, for example, when I do card openings, I'm like, oh, what kind of graphics or things I can do to highlight certain points, and that kind of just takes up my time because I'm not, even though I have edited a while, I'm still not used to it, and there's still a lot of things that oftentimes I have to look up tutorials for, and that's probably the time-consuming part. Aside from me being like, is this good enough? Is this done? Do I want to post this kind of thing? But there will be other videos where I think for like my own commentary videos I want to do on like book and manhwa, that will be a lot faster. I just have to get myself to commit to sitting down, film the video, and then process it. Because what I often find with those videos, I was spending a lot of time trying to make a script for them because I thought that would be better. It would be like allow me to cover my ground more. But then I kind of realized that the scripts were a lot for me because I was never, how do I say this? I always felt like there was something I was missing. And then when I would look up what other people would do, and then I'd add things, and I'd be like, oh, wait, but this isn't something I wanted to add before. So is it something that I want to say, or is it something I'm adding in because I saw someone else add it? And then I get in my head. So I had written, I think, 2 scripts for my commentary videos, and I kind of threw them out, not because I didn't like them, but because I realized one of the things... I keep going off on like tangents. Technically, everything is connected. It just feels like a tangent. But like, for me, talking naturally is probably more engaging than me just reading a script. I realize that. Now, does that mean that by me talking naturally, and by naturally I mean like just impromptu off the top of my head how I feel at that moment, not like trying to get a specific wording or getting like a specific way to say it. It probably will be more engaging because there are some things that I do like writing scripts for. For example, recaps when we do book club. I like writing those recaps. I think I need to write them because I know I will remember the whole plots of the book, of the chapters. So that one I don't mind scripting. But like for kind of commentary things, I think it's more engaging for me when I read from people who are just saying what they think about something. Does that make sense? Because I realized that there was a commentary YouTuber, I won't name them, but I originally liked their videos, but then after a while I realized that they would show something on screen and then they would read it word for word. And then that was it. They wouldn't talk about it, they wouldn't add on anything else. So they were essentially showing things and then just repeating what they showed on screen. And nothing wrong with that. But I just realized, oh, that's not a video that really engages me. And then the creators I do watch, for example, like Swell Entertainment and another VTuber I really like because he's so creative is Crimson Ruse. They are very impromptu off the cuff, and that is their skill. Do I have that skill? I don't know. I'm going to find out because I've already booked myself to... I've booked a time for me to film something tomorrow, so I'm going to see how that goes. But I'm hoping that this will also just be better for me. I want to finish the video because I'm actually really excited about it. I've made the thumbnails. I have everything ready. I have all the assets. I just have to sit down and actually like talk about the story I really want to talk about. So we'll see. We'll see. I forgot the whole point of me bringing all this up. I wanted to talk about the new DaVinci Resolve, and somehow it got to me like I could make a PowerPoint presentation based. The thing is, here's my thing. I am both really good at PowerPoints and really bad at PowerPoints. Now, I say that because when it comes to my PowerPoints, my professors like them because I would have what looked like a lot on screen, but the things I would say would add to the things on screen. So it was just like double knowledge. And that works in academia. But when I make like the bare bullet points PowerPoints, I don't like it. I feel like it's not enough. I just... But that's definitely another style. That's definitely another style video I could do, like a different way I could do it. So that's also a good idea. But just like, just based on, well, it doesn't hurt to try. Maybe it'll be different for me now. Because when I was in school, I definitely was not like a bare minimal PowerPoint kind of person, but my professors never minded. The benefits of being in academia is they like it when you say more, when you do more. Let me write that down. I'll get there. I want to make videos. Like, it's just like, there's a lot of videos I want to make, and I don't know what's blocking me. I don't know what's blocking me. I do and I don't. I do and I don't. Hold on. I'm trying to find the right pen so I can write things down. PowerPoint style video. Oof. Okay. But yeah, let me talk about DaVinci Resolve because they have some really cool features in this new update, and I'm very envious. I'm very envious. I do want to get like the full license, but I think that's gonna be something I put off until later. It's very worth it, don't get me wrong, but it is just like an expense, and right now I definitely have other things I am budgeting for. One of them is the mascots, because I think having like the base of DaVinci Resolve is fine. The only reason, like the main reason I feel like I would want the full license is animated subtitles, and also for some of the, what is it called? The animation? The animate, like you can animate things really easily there, and they also have quite a few really cool tools in order to sync things. That was the main reason I wanted the full license, but I think I can put it off because I kind of thought about it for the last 2 or 3 days, and unless I'm editing every day, it doesn't make sense. Animated subtitles? Yeah. So what it does is, with the current subtitles, you can do them like TikTok style, or like the regular auto caption style, where you can adjust how they look, the background and things like that. But the animated subtitles allow you to change the subtitle according to like the way I can understand it is that you can make the subtitles move, so like it's not just a regular caption. So it's kind of like when you're editing music videos and like the text has different effects to it. You can do that now in DaVinci Resolve for the full version. So that's what a lot of people are really excited for, and I agree, it's a great feature. Emphasis on words, kind of. Like you can do motion with the words, you can do them with like, you basically can animate them. So you can have them move in and out of the screen, or you can have them like pop up one by one, things like that. So that's really cool. I think it's gonna be like game changing for people who do music, like shorts, song cover shorts. Ah, I see. So yeah, different professors have different preferences. For me, I have always, for some reason, found professors who just really like it when you go all out. So I really vibed with that. Is that what you do with my editing, or would it be too distracting? Eh. The main reason I like the idea of animated subtitles is for clips, because sometimes there are things I want to clip and I want to have like interesting words on, like the animated words on screen will be interesting for some of the clips you want to do for emphasis and things like that. And I think it's because the style I like for editing is kind of, I know I mentioned I don't like the in-out kind of style. I do have a very animated style though. If the video I have finished editing, and I do have to modify it a bit because I rewatched it and I realized that I did what I mentioned, where I had something on screen and then I just said it word for word later. And I have to fix that. But basically, my editing style is a combination of trying to keep you engaged, but trying not to be too much. But it is trying to like add things that do add to what I'm saying. I don't like things that are too distracting or too much because I think I've mentioned this. I get overwhelmed. So a lot of the creators like I watch, like Swell, she basically just sits there and talks. And I do like watching because I can watch her videos because she does very minimal editing and it's mainly just her talking. However, I can also watch people like Sophia who are very, very good with her editing. Like her editing, I don't know how she does it. Her team and her and Tyler somehow are able to add a lot, and they do how do I guess they have like a lot going on, but it doesn't feel too much, and it's actually pretty interesting. So I think it is just about me trying to figure out like what it is about this that I like, and then trying to learn from it, and then being able to apply it to my own content. There was another creator I liked. It's a travel vlogger, and her editing style is also really smooth and really cozy. And I'm trying to learn from her, but because she does such a different form of content, it is like, what can be applicable, you know? It's Tyler that does most of the editing. He does great work. I see. I know Sophia also edits, but you know, Tyler, if it's Tyler, he honestly does really great work. Because honestly, I'm very impressed because it never feels over the top, and a lot of the cuts are very smooth. They put so much production value into their videos that I understand. Like when people say that Sophia has her own genre of content, 100%. I think it's very hard to like describe Sophia's content in one word, which I think is great. Nothing wrong with niching content, but as someone who has tried to do like the niche content thing, it's not for me. It's not for me. A lot of the creators I like watching are also they're variety content creators, if that makes sense. I think the only niche content creator I really watched was like Jaden Animations, because she technically is the animation genre. And then I also watched Simply Nailogical, and technically she was in like nail art genre, but she did a lot within the nail genre. So it never felt like it never felt too niche down. Or maybe that was just the way I felt because like I said, bias. I've tried, I think, 2 times to do content, and I niched down a little too much, and I realized that that just doesn't suit me. Part of the reason I really like VTubing is that it's technically a medium that you can use to do other kinds of content. So I could do, like I did, card opening content, you can do hand cam content, you can do video content. I even saw, there was a really cool VTuber I saw, and she basically is a food blogger. So what she does is she goes to restaurants and she shows the food and she reviews the food, but she's a VTuber. So it was really cool to see like that kind of VTubing content, and it also is like, I guess it is inspiring to see like inspiring. No, I'm gonna use inspiring. It was really cool because it was kind of like, oh my gosh, you can do this kind of content too. Because I know there are people like Giri Onigiri. I actually watched a couple of her cooking videos when I think she first started, because the food she was doing was actually really, it was really appealing to me, because at the time she was doing like sweets and things like that. And I do think her content is still interesting. However, she has kind of shifted more to face tubing. Wait, face camming? I don't know what the term is called. Which, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. She's gorgeous. She is gorgeous, sorry. But yeah, I think it's like very fun to see people like, I think Kason did it for a while where she was like half. She had like her VTuber face and then she showed herself. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. But she was just being a regular streamer. And I think it's great that like if you can, some people can use VTubing and then use their face cam, because I think I hear a lot of VTubers started out as face cammers. As for me, I like just using my avatar. I've tried being like a faceless faceless videos, and actually that worked for a while. That worked for a while for me, but then like I said, I niched too far down, and then I got burned out, or like, yeah. This is not the video. Wow. I don't want to talk about the burnout because I think like I've just have been figuring out what works for me. If other things work for other people, that's wonderful and great for them. I'm just currently trying to figure out what works for me. And especially when it comes to, it's called video flow. I'm trying to figure out what works best for me when it comes to a video flow. Yeah, yeah. I always feel really, really, really thankful to my friend who introduced me to VTubers, because if it was not for the VTubing medium, I think I still would not have a way, I wouldn't, not that I wouldn't have a way to do content, but I feel like VTubing made content fun for me. Like being able to to do content as a VTuber. Because I think I still would have tried to do content in some form, because there are other content creators who are still like faceless and things like that. I probably might have tried something like that. But I think VTubing makes makes content creation fun for me. And I am really, really appreciative that I was introduced to VTubing. Yeah. Just trying to think. I don't want to... Gosh. Let me see if I can show you. Oh no. The thing is, like, part of me wants to show you guys some of the things I was working on for the videos. And then part of me is like, oh no, what if that thing happens where if I show you what I've been working on, and then my brain thinks it's done, and then I don't continue working on the video? Because that has happened to me before. That has unfortunately happened. So now I kind of like, I don't try to keep it a secret, but I am trying to find out what allows me to finish. Gosh, for someone who used to have no problem in school, no problem with work, doesn't have problem with fulfilling my work responsibilities, like I have no issues with those. Somehow making videos is like difficult. Understandable. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys and for understanding and for being patient. I am excited to show you because I do like the videos I'm currently editing. I do like them. Starting is always fun and easy. Finishing is kind of... It's true. It's true. Because I think, like, when you are starting a project, you have so many ideas and possibilities. And then when you try to put them all together, you have to figure out, like, is it working? Does it look nice? Are you done? Is there something else you missed or you added? Always things that you feel like you can add to it. I even tried to set like a deadline for myself. I was like, I'm gonna post a video on this time at this day, and then ended up not being able to finish. I don't know. Eventually. I don't know if you guys remember, but I previously tried to set like VTubing goals and I got really stressed out. I think it's because part of me likes VTubing as like casual for fun, and then when even though I want to be able to commit to doing more content creation, maybe my brain is just not at a place where it wants me to mix my fun hobby with deadlines. That's the best way I can describe it, with deadlines. Because I have no problem doing them. Doing the videos. Well, no. I'm going to end this topic here. It will never end. This topic will never end. Because I actually technically have a finished video. The only thing that's not finished about it is that I need to watch it for a second time and remove some of the parts, and then technically I can post it. Trying to avoid turning it into work is a bit tricky. Yeah, because the thing is, when it comes to content creation, it is a job. It is a job, and I think if I want to do it as a career, you do have to take it seriously, and there are important things you definitely have to do. You just have to. But to avoid feeling like, you know how people say, like, if you do something you love, it won't feel like work? I agree with that, because when you enjoy what you do, for example, I really like doing content, but for some reason, that last step, that posting it or like, is the tough part because it feels like work. I don't know why. Because the whole thing about me making these videos is they're going to be on a second channel, and there is technically going to be no audience there. I will tell you guys when I post it, but technically there shouldn't be any pressure because there's no one to watch it. Hello, welcome Julie. Right now we're just chatting. I hope that your Pocket TCG adventures have been more eventful than mine because ranked matches are stressful now. Very stressful. But I did manage to make a pretty good fiery deck that allowed me to finally get a Solgaleo deck user to concede. I didn't technically win, but they did concede, so I consider it a win because that Solgaleo deck is the whole reason I dropped from, I think, Great Ball 4 to Great Ball 2. It was brutal. It was brutal. Not even like my best decks could go up against it, and for some reason using my Lucario Dugtrio deck against a Solgaleo deck almost guarantees me only tails in the coin flips. It is so bizarre. Solgaleo decks, I should have given you guys more lore. Yeah. And technically, like it was kind of like at the point I was like, okay, one last win and then we'll stop. And then it got they conceded, and I was like, it didn't feel like a win, so we'll do one more. And then they conceded again, and I was like, you know what? You gotta know when to quit. So that's why we're Zatsuing. One thing about like the game as well is, do you guys play it on silent mode or not? Oh, congrats! Congrats, Oxford. I hope you have a lot of fun on the Switch too. I forgot what I was gonna mention. Forgot, what was it? Well, lost that thought. This card is a beast, their decks are... Yeah, I despise it. I thought the Giratina and Darkrai decks were like the bane of my existence. They're just annoying. No, it's alright, it's alright. It was... It's just something that happens to me. But besides the Solgaleo, Giratina, what else is annoying? There's one more. Oh, almost always play in silent. Oh, yeah, that's what I was mentioning. If the songs are good and help with atmosphere, you unmute. Yeah, I feel like even if the songs are good and help with atmosphere, it depends. It depends. Because, for example, when you're playing a regular game, I guess like Survive or Fantasy Life, where like the music kind of changes in the background, I think that's totally fine. But when it comes to like Pocket TCG, or I don't know, when I play Survive and I'm just sitting in the title screen, when you hear one song for too long, somehow it gets a bit too much for me. So I do always play Pocket TCG on silent mode. So today, when I had to play it on like regular mode, I was like, should I just mute it? Beedrill or Decidueye? No. Decidueye, I have nothing against it. It's just a good card. I use it. Beedrill is annoying. It was annoying when it was coupled with the Yanmega. That meta was really annoying. You've built a fire deck you love with Ninetales and Blade. Oh, congrats! I actually was trying to build a Ninetales deck, but I don't think I have a Ninetales. I have like the Ice Ninetales, but I don't have the new Ninetales. But I'm really glad you have a fire deck you love. I managed to build a pretty good fire deck today because I actually realized I had an Incineroar. Prior to that, I will let you guys know Ponytail, Rapidash, Charizard decks, not the greatest meta. Nope. Contrary to the fact that Rapidash is pretty fast and it does 40 damage, the health is simply not enough to go up against most of the meta. It's simply not enough, especially with like, what is it, 120 Rampados? Oh, Rampados! That's the one! The stupid Rampados. That's probably the one I despise the most. Because what do you mean you can go from a fossil to immediately doing 150 damage with one energy? That one is busted. Especially because now of the rare candies. Before, they had to do 2 evolutions. Yeah, the Incineroar card is very new. I'm hoping to use it more. Like, surprisingly, Incineroar is great in the competitive meta, both for Pocket TCG and for regular Pokemon competitive. At least it's consistent. Wait, stupid, the Rampados. That one's annoying. I don't like that one. I think even though it's so good, I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it out of spite. You hear me? My fighting deck is pretty perfect. I do like my Dugtrio Lucario sets, but I really have to figure out a good psychic deck. My psychic deck right now is a mess. Absolute mess. It has Lunala, it has Mewtwo, it has Mew. I have to like condense it. Important question, what's my favorite dinosaur? The non-existent Bronchios. Let me look it up. What is it called? Bronchiosaurus? Brachiosaurus. I think that's the one that they thought they made it wrong. But yeah, I like that one. I think I like it because I watched The Land Before Time when I was young, and it did traumatize me, but it also reminded me. It is one of the few dinosaurs that I still remember the name of. Mewtwo and Lunala, nice. It would be a nice deck if I could like get it to consistently work. The tough thing about Mewtwo is that you do need, I think Gardevoir is like the best to pair with Mewtwo, but because I don't have a single Gardevoir card, I just can't stack any energies to use. You got Mewtwo in 4 different languages? Oh, that's awesome! I also love the cards that you can get in different languages. I have a bunch of like Japanese cards, and a friend of mine has like multiple languages. They are so cool. I love that, like, even though you can use the cards as normal, they do retain the original language. I don't do a lot of trades though. Honestly, I feel like at this point I'm just hoarding the trade tokens. And I don't know why. Some part of me is probably just like, what I get is what I get. It is the fates that decide my cards. But yeah. I also will say, there, like, has anyone, no, this is probably too far ahead, but the upcoming events, I feel like the upcoming events are like, okay, I might not participate in the upcoming events for Pocket TCG. I think like the mass outbreak events, yeah, they're just, I used to like religiously do them, but now it's just kind of like, eh. Because what I think is like interesting, Wonder Trade is great. I have gotten some great cards from Wonder Trade, but having to like risk those hourglasses, not risk, use those hourglasses to probably just get a regular card because of like the randomization. At this point, I'm like, eh. Yeah, I think when it comes to Pocket TCG, I'll try to do like the free packs, and then I will probably do expansion packs. Although, and then what was the last one I'll probably do? Yeah, that's probably it. I gotta feel like, I'm okay. I love the cards I have. I'm glad that I can play it. It has definitely helped me with my gacha. But yeah. Oh gosh. Alright. I think that's gonna be it from me today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Whether you were here from the beginning, popped into chat, or you've been lurking the whole time, I appreciate you all for being here. Pocket TCG saved me from Infinity Nikki. No, Infinity Nikki, it was cozy, it was cute, but I literally got to the point where I was, how do I say this? It didn't draw me in. And then I looked at the gacha and I was like, oh, so it takes you like 100 polls to get different things. But I don't know, like, as soon as I saw the gacha, I lost interest. Like the gacha rate and the gacha polls and the way that they did it, I was like, oh, I don't think this game is for me. And I honestly have never looked back. And seeing all the drama about the monetization, like, yeah, no, the monetization, the CAC, like, what is it? All the ways that they are trying to get people to spend money, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm glad I did not invest too much time in that game. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a good day, a good night, or a good evening wherever you are. I forgot, I usually have things to say. Remember to drink water, take care of yourselves, stretch, and use your eye drops if you need to. Keeping your eyes in good shape is very important. As always, I really appreciate you all, whether you're chatting, lurking, or watching the VOD. The next stream will be Wednesday. We'll be doing a summer part-time job. It'll be a demo, so if you guys are interested in potentially... How do I say this? Well, no. If you guys are interested in seeing what it's like as a day in the life of a logistics employee of a shipping company, definitely stop by and check it out. But yeah, I hear it's a wholesome, cozy game sim, a job sim. So let's see how that turns out. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope I see you guys in another stream. Until next time, where's my scene? There it is.